I would like to show you how to maintain and care for your PT-22. First thing I'm going to do is make sure that the firearm is clear and safe by taking out the magazine and make sure that there's no rounds in there. Then I'm going to hit the barrel release latch and look down the barrel. No obstructions, no empty shells. It's good to go. Now, one thing that I do want to cover in this video is a lot of misconceptions when it comes to cleaning your firearms. First thing that we recommend is that you clean every firearm that you buy brand new. There's a higher likelihood of your firearm functioning better when you clean off a lot of the packing grease that's been put on these firearms. Keep one thing in mind, we put that grease on these firearms because we don't know how long they'll be in transit. We don't know how long it's going to take to get into your hands. So it's more of a rust preventative than anything else. So you want to clean all that stuff off. With this gun, you just take the slide right off. Notice what I did was I just pulled the trigger a little bit, and that's going to take the pressure off of the slide. So let's do that again. I'm going to pull the trigger just a bit. It's going to come right off. And to put it on, there's two little frame rails on the back of the frame that meet up with the slide. And you just pull the trigger again a little bit to seat the slide. Okay? So you're going to put the frame right here. Let's start off with the slide. First thing I'm going to do is wipe off all this excess packing grease. Make sure that it doesn't obstruct the movement of the slide as it's reciprocating rearward and feeding a new round into the chamber. All this caked on grease along with carbon is going to slow down the movement of this tiny slide. So notice, there's not a lot of shine to it now. If there's anything else on there, you could take a nice nylon brush, very lightly, just go into the grooves of the slide rails or the breech face right here. Now, let's move on to the frame. Same thing, not a lot on there. We're going to make sure we take all that packing grease off. Anything that's going to create a metal on metal contact, you want to degrease. Also try and go as deep as I can to the magazine well on both sides and just give the firearm a complete wipe down, especially on the grip. Pay close attention to this because you have to have a strong purchase on the grip when you're shooting any firearm anyway. So you don't want it to slip out of your hands. Remember, safety first. Okay? We'll wipe down the magazine a little bit too while we're at it. Remember, you don't have to lubricate the actual follower on the magazine. Magazine is made out of a polymer that's self-lubricating. So you might actually cause a misfeed by putting too much oil or the wrong type of oil on that follower. So, time to oil. The important thing you need to know about oil, as long as it's a thin oil and nothing too gummy, it won't hinder the performance of your firearm. Oil that I'm using here is a very basic CLP type of oil. And notice I'm putting a thin layer just on the frame, slide rails. And just a little bit down the center groove right here. I'm going to spread that around. That's really all you need. And again, too much oil could be a bad thing as well. You want to have a good amount just so the firearm can operate the way it's supposed to.